Hi, I'm pro saxophonist Jamie Anderson, and you're watching Get Your Sax Together, the home of free online saxophone lessons. Now, this week we're going back to your technique, and I have got a finger-busting chromatic turns exercise, which is really going to transform your technique and give you a really cool weapon when you're improvising as well. Let's get on with it. Now, I think the first person that ever taught me this was Tommy Smith, but it's a well-known jazz cliche, the chromatic turns pattern that I'm about to teach you, and you can use it to link up chord tones to hit target notes and just to sound really cool and authentic when you're improvising, especially over bebop things, but it gives your phrasing a really authentic, cool-sounding dimension, plus it's going to totally help your technique on saxophone. It's so exciting, I can't wait to teach you this one. Now, if you join my Inner Circle membership, I'm going to go through this whole exercise. I'll show you exactly the fingerings that I use, all the ins and outs of it, and there's loads more bonus stuff inside the Inner Circle, which is going to blow your mind. Special guests, live Q&A every month, inspirational solo of the month, and all sorts of really cool things which you can enjoy. So go and check out the link there. You can get a PDF for today's exercise, which is the link that you can see there, or just click the link in the description. That will give you this chromatic turns exercise, which is for all saxes, okay? B flat, E flat, Soprano, whatever you want, it's all there. Go grab your free PDF. Right, without further ado, let's have a little look at this pattern, and then I'll demonstrate how it should sound. So here's what the chromatic turns workout pattern looks like. There's several different ways of thinking about it, but you could think of it like this. For each 4-note grouping, that's the 16th note triplet and the 8th note, you can think of it like the first 3 notes of a minor scale, starting on the last note. So look at the first 4 notes. You've got D, E, and F. Now, D, E, and F are the first 3 notes of a D minor scale, okay? But this time we're starting on what would be the second note of that scale, the E, and we're going up to the F, back to the E, and then down to the D again. And then all that happens is that exact pattern gets transposed down in semitones right across the horn. Now, the actual notated rhythm is da-ga-da-da, 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 okay? If you did it slowly, it would be 1, 2, 3, da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. So if you sped that up, it would be da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. All right, that's the actual notated rhythm. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. However, in practice, the way that we're going to phrase it is very different. Now, have a look on screen now, and you can see that the way that it's actually phrased is more like da 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 da. So, you can think of the middle 2 notes more like a crushed grace note, which comes in between a normal swing rhythm. So da 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 da. It's quite hard to sing, but you can see it notated there. And also the volume swells that you do, these micro volume swells that you put between each beat, basically. They're going to give it that real swing. So that's what really makes the phrasing work. And you're going to hear that when I demonstrate that exercise just in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So remember, you can get your free PDF for this chromatic turns workout using the link that you can see on screen now. Now, here's what it's going to sound like. First, for B-flat instruments, for tenor and soprano, and you're going to hear it at different speeds. All right, and this is what you should do. You should work at it very slowly until you've got it under your fingers, and then you can start to incorporate that different phrasing, which I just taught you about and which you're about to hear, which gives it that really authentic feel. So, last point before I play you what it sounds like, and that is that when you're improvising jazz, you're not going to play strings and strings and strings of this exercise like this. You'll probably do a couple in a row, you know. So that's how you'd use it. You'd use little tiny segments of it in your improvising, not the whole exercise. However, you should learn the whole exercise because this is gonna completely and utterly transform your technique on those gnarly palm keys all around the break. It's really gonna sort out your finger agility, okay? And, you know, full disclosure, this is a real bear, okay? This is a pretty tough exercise. A couple of weeks ago, we had the enclosures exercise. It's a bit like that. This is a real workout for your fingers, whether or not you want to play jazz, okay? So think of it like a technical etude if you don't want to play jazz. And if you want to play jazz, it's just a great thing that you can work on and use in your solos. Okay, here we go. This is what it sounds like for B-flat instruments. That's soprano or tenor. Here we go. Now, here's the same exercise played on alto. So if you're E-flat instruments, alto and bari, this is what it's going to sound like for you. Again, with the getting faster each time so you can hear it. And like I mentioned before, pay special attention to the way I'm phrasing it and swinging it, the way I'm turning this phrase to make it really swing. Here we go. So that's all we got time for this week. This is one that you can put up on your music stand and you can work on gradually. And once you get this down, your finger agility is really going to improve. Now, always remember to practice with good technique, hands close, no flapping fingers, all the usual technique stuff which I've taught you about. In fact, maybe I'll put a link in the description for the hand technique video that I've done just to remind you. Like I mentioned before, there's loads more bonus content inside the Inner Circle membership. There's a great community. We're going to have some incredible, internationally renowned special guests in there just for you if you're a member. If you're already a member, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, for anybody that's bought me a coffee, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. There's a Buy Me a Coffee link down there and also a PayPal link, seeing as Buy Me a Coffee stopped doing PayPal very unhelpfully. So, last time, grab your PDF for today's lessons, completely free, put it up on your music stand and have fun wrestling with this one. Until next week, practice hard, practice smart, and enjoy your music. Take it easy. Hi, I'm pro saxophonist Jamie Anderson, and you're watching Get Your Sax Together, the home of free online saxophone lessons. Scratch my nose, that's an outtake.